Hey folks, what's up? I want to talk about starting the appendix draw from the down position. Reid Henrichs put out a video this morning and I commented on it. I just couldn't help but comment. I usually never ever comment anything negative on a YouTube video, but I just couldn't take it. So my first shots, right? Just literally came over here to do this real fast. We're gonna do some shots. The reason I don't like the down position, the reason I commented on that video, is because it's a joke. You're not going to develop the same amount of skill going practicing and working all your drills and tests and practice from the down position. You're gonna develop the exact same draw that he has, and it's not fluid, it's not at all what it could be. If you don't believe me, watch the video. What happens, I commented on it, all I got back, to summarize, all I got back was, how dare you comment, criticize me. You know, I have a big following, just like every other person with a big following. I have a gigantic ego. I cannot be criticized. The only thing that is allowed is nut riding, and that is it. That is truly it. So, I don't believe in that. I don't subscribe to that. So, whatever. So I commented. I said, I think that's a joke, man. I think drawing like that's a freaking joke. So you're leading people down a wrong pathway. And what I wanted to do was be a little salty so I can get a response, and then spark a debate where I could then let my feelings, my beliefs be known. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather debate and get some information out there, get a two-way street going on, and then we could actually see if it goes somewhere. If you're too good to ever be criticized, hey. And then it kind of acted like my ego. He said something about my ego being fragile when I believe he was implying or thinking that I was implying that his time was like unobtainable, and it was really, you know, middle of the road performance, if that. So. You know, whatever. I don't really give a shit. But it sparks me up to do this video, and I got to do it real quick. So there's several reasons. Let's just take the defensive side of things out of it. The defensive context of it, and having your hands up, probably being smarter for any kind of altercation, fight, managing unknown contacts, any of that kind of thing. Let's just take that completely out of it. And let's just talk about simply what I've seen, video after video after video from him, talking about the appendix draw, tutorials on how to do it, a myriad of different things. Every single time, he's doing it like this. Hands clasp around shirt. Shirt already in your hands, like this. Draw, bang, okay? Now, why this is such a big deal, and why this is so detrimental to people's performance going forward, is because it always leads to the same draw. It always does. And watch the video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. What it leads to is a draw that comes out, snaps the gun up like this, has a freaking earthquake at the end of it, then you settle sights and bang. That is the draw that's developed by using holding onto your shirt, or the always using the down position. What we don't get is that fluidity of motion to bring your draw out, bang, and pull the trigger, be able to prep trigger, bang. Okay? We're prepping our trigger as we go out. That nice fluid draw stroke that's coming from up here all the way down, big circle, pow, comes out and bang right at the end of that, to where as soon as I'm in my shooting position, as soon as I set my top triangle, the gun is going off. I'm prepping, bang. On this double action gun, it's actually nice. But I chose to use this right now to show you because I'm actually slower with this gun and less, you know, in tune with this gun than I am with my Glocks. So, but the double action actually lends itself to this, because when you're coming out, if you got a nice fluid swift, sooner, not faster. All these things. You got your index points mapped out. You got your technique all dialed down. You can come out, come out of the holster, bang. Okay, we're coming out all one big fluid motion, and the gun is going off. We don't have to go earthquake, settle, bang. Earthquake, confirm, 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 bang. This doesn't make you fast. This does. So let's check out a couple draws here. We're at a little over 7 yards, but that ain't no big deal. There's a couple. Shit. Right there's a couple. There's a couple pieces of paper. We'll go on the right when it doesn't have anything in the circle. And there's like a 7-inch circle. It's bigger than 6, but not full 8-inch circle. But we'll go from 7 yards here. I'll move over here where you can see, I guess. And we'll just do a couple draws. We'll see what the times are. It's no big deal, but I want you to focus on something. I want you to focus on how fluid and how easy the draw looks and how slow it looks. Okay, if I'm doing it right, it should actually look fairly slow. Now, the time elapsed between beep and bang is not slow, but my hand movements, I'm not freaking out, I'm not moving, I'm not, as Scott Jedlinski would say, that frenetic, useless motion that you're just, get that gun up there fast. That don't make you fast. This does. Fluidity of motion, technique, index points, build that top triangle, and bang. As soon as the top triangle is here where I want it to be, that gun is off. Okay? So, and the reason we always want to practice from the hardest positions, hands up, hands out, moving around, bouncing around, maybe playing around, you know what I'm saying? Beep, go, is because when you do things and train to do things the hardest way, you can always do them the easiest way. And I feel that the hand in shirt kind of draw is just a complete cheat way of doing it anyway. I ain't wearing these. I can't see shit. It's too dark. Whatever. So, yeah, I just feel like it's a complete cheat and just a waste of time. Waste of time. Especially when you're sitting there with your shirt in your hands, drawing slower than I can, or many people can, with their hands clear up here. So I have to go from clear up here, clear garment, get all the way down to gun, come all the way back out, and bang, quicker than you can do it sitting right here holding onto your shirt. Bang. It's a flawed technique. That's all I'm saying. Take it or leave it. That's what it is. So let's watch a couple. Just pay attention to how slow it looks like my hands are moving, and you'll see the circle that I'll make out of my draw. You'll see the one kind of big circle. It'll go boom. Okay? Let's try this out. Money. Money. That was really fast. I didn't mean to do that. I just went. I don't even want to tell you the time, because that one, I was wanting to go around 1 second. That was a 92, so that's kind of ridiculous. But that's, I'll just chill a little bit. You know, being cold, I'm just kind of thinking go, but whatever. That's dead center of that circle. That's a 118. Now, if you notice, I kind of jumped. I was going to jump the gun there, and then I had to stop and go again. So now my head's playing with me. Top triangle, build it, bang, gun's going off when it gets out to the end of it, every freaking time in the freaking circle. 97. Easy. Just checking how many rounds I got. I'm not. That was a 107. You know, I'm not worried about going crazy on speed. I'm actually trying to slow it down a little bit. I want it to look slow, really. Let's just do one ludicrously slow. That's a 117. That feels like I'm going backwards, okay? That probably looked horribly slow. I got 3 shots, 4 shots right in the freaking center of this thing. .106. Got one round. One round left. Oh. I fumbled that one a little bit, but pretty easy to do, man. It really is. Let's do 2 more, just for fun. Just see what happens. Let's try to pick up the speed, go a little bit more crazy, and I just want you to look at what my hands are doing. Kind of see that circle, and notice that I'm not freaking out. Actually, let's do one from like clear up here, just ridiculous. I'll try to move fast on this one simply because my hands are clear up. Guys, I don't know what to say. I didn't actually think I'd get that one in one, but that's a 101. All right, if you don't believe me, I mean, Christ, I'm sure, I hope you can see that I've never lied to you before. So. The shit is easy. The shit is easy. Fast, accurate, easy. Technique. Index points. Top triangle. Sooner, not faster. And again, I am getting better with this. I don't think I could have done any better, really, with my Glock. Now that I think of it. But this thing right here makes you faster. Freaking bugs. Okay, we're coming out. Build, 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 bang. That's all I'm doing that entire time. So let's take a look real quick at this target. The shit is real simple, and that hands down stuff is never going to give you these results. That's all of them, every one of them. Shit, make sure you can see that. Right chair. So it is super simple. It's super easy to do. It is so easy. You just got to think of it that way. The shit ain't hard. And I promise you, I freaking promise you, it's all about the way you practice stuff. It's not, you do not have to be creative to become a good shooter. You do not have to come up with special stuff. You do not have to take advanced classes. You do not have to come up with anything creative to be good, especially at this kind of stuff. This is the most simple kind of stuff there is. Getting the gun out, bang. That's super, super simple. It's way easier to do this even than it is to do like build drills. Because when I'm doing a build drill, I have to make sure that the 5 subsequent shots are just as good as the very first shot. And all of them have to be fast, accurate, on target. So it's just so easy. 103 was the last one. I don't even know if I said that. But, I mean, the shit is just easy. Stop with the whole shirt down or hands down. You know, the defensive side of it, we could have a whole nother video talking about that. There's anecdotal evidence saying that people have gotten in a gunfight with their hands down or whatever and drawn like that. Sure. Great. Grand. Wonderful. But we're simply talking about your performance from appendix and your practice to develop better and better in performance. If you start with that hands down, you're going to get nothing but that. Every single person I've ever seen has the exact same draw. So take her easy. Hope it helps.